10th class social. 10th class social. 6th lesson. Today we learn about the lesson. 6th lesson. The population. The population in India. Mainly studied in this lesson. In India, the population. What is meant by a population? Here on the population is a pivotal element in social studies. This is a pivotal element in social studies. When we refer to a development for all people in the population, here are the which type of a development in the population is a calculation. Here in India, 92% of working people in India are in the unorganized sector. You know that the unorganized sector. Okay, na? Unorganized means okay. Already you read and the second, third lesson, fourth lesson. Organized sector, unorganized sector will be a read. Okay, na? Alright. Here the population. In this lesson mainly here to observe na. All of you. Okay, na? Here to observe in the population. Our India is the population. Okay, in the population lesson is mainly divided studied in this lesson. Census first. Next, changing in population size. Third point is the density of population. Mainly you studied in the census, changing in population size, and third one is the density of population. Now, if we go to the first of all in the census. Census, what is meant by census? A census is the procure of systematically acquiring and the recording information about the members of a given population in the country. Okay, na? Census is the procure of systematically acquiring and recording information about members of a given population. Here on the other census. Census is how will be the calculation on the other. Okay, four types of here read on the other census. Here the calculation. Age structure, sex ratio, literacy rate, and working population. Here on the other. Age structure. Age structure is divided into the other three types. Children below the other 15 years. You are in the children. You are in the below the 15 years, Nana. Yes, you are in the between the children below the 15 years. Next one, working age in the country, 15 to 59 years between them. It is the most important the working age in our every country also. Okay, next here on the in the age structure, third point is the aged above the 59 years is the old people. Next one is sex ratio. The second point is the census is the calculation sex ratio. Number of the females here for the 1000 males in a country. The calculation is the sex ratio. Okay, here the calculation with the census, the calculation male, female, children's age pattern also here gathered on the census. You know that every 10 years to do calculation on the census number. Okay, na? Alright, here the literacy rate above the 7 years. Who can read and write any language? Okay, na? Literacy rate means here who can above the 7 years. Any language in our India. Here the calculation. Here the census calculation report on the literacy rate. In the 1947 independence time, only for the 12% of literacy, read and write, total population. Okay, na? Here 100 for 100 members to 12, only 12 members will be a read and write. In the 2001 census, the 64.84% is a literacy rate. In the 2011, 74.04%. Now here is the 2021 next year. Here is now calculation is there. Now he has stopped them. Why? Because of due to the COVID-19 in this year. Next 2 years, so here also add with them. Next, working population. Here on the working population is there. Here is the example in there 15 to 59 years is the working population is here calculated. Next second point, changing in population size. Changing in population size. The what? The numbers, distribution and composition of the population are always changing. Okay na? Here the changing population. You are there. Somebody have there the one place to another place, going to there, rather than the searching for the jobs, other than the purpose will be the changing every day also. Here on there changing in population size is mainly you studied, and there are three types. Here are the births, deaths and migrants. Here here are the births, deaths, migrations. But as absolute numbers here are present in here census calculation with how many members are born here in within the country, the calculation. Next as percentage a change in the births also here. Okay, here every day also a change, every minute also a in the worldwide here on every second is there here on the 4 members will be born on there. Here also a changing also a. Next deaths somebody have the COVID-19 affected. Here the deaths calculation here and there. Okay, here the epidemic and normal deaths also included calculated in there. Somebody have the calculation. Next to migrations, two types of migrations: internal migrations and international migration. Here the internal migrations also two types. Here there are village to village, in the agriculture fields time to you, working time to you, village one village to another village to you, migrations. Here another the purpose searching for the jobs for migration to here the village to towns and cities. Here these are within the countries. Here also another one is the state to state also a migration to here and there. These are called the internal migration within the countries only for there. Next international migrations. International migrations somebody have the search for the jobs and other purpose. Here the business purpose also a migration to do on there. Here better living for on there another country to a in the country, within the country to another country to go to a the person to go to a job, so otherwise he will be go to the international migration. Suppose in India to America, India to Canada, India to England, India to Singapore, India to Australia. That's why the international migration. Okay na? Next here on the third point is the density of population. You know that third point is the density of population. Here the population density provides a better picture of its distribution. Population density provides a better picture of its distribution. It is calculated as the number of persons per unit area. It is here the Udara, suppose in within the India. Suppose in India, here there is Delhi, Kolkata, here on there Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad. Okay, these are the main points. Density, you are within the small areas will be living on there. Thousands of people, lakhs of people, crores of people living in the area. Okay, you are on the within the unit area. In India, 2011 census, as per the total India, here total square kilometers. Here total of them 382 persons are for a square kilometer living in India. Okay, here on the India is one of the most densely populated country in the world also. In the density of population also here you read about the area. Here are three types of number of persons living for a square kilometer, state with highest density population and the state with lowest density population. The number of the persons living for a square kilometer. Already you are on the 2011 census in the 382 persons on the living within in our total country. Square kilometer 382 persons in the square kilometer. Okay na? Here on the highest density population state, West Bengal. West Bengal is located here, Nana. Here is the 1028 members per square kilometers. Okay, Nana. For square kilometers in the West Bengal state, it is 1028 members. Here, Nana, another is the state with the lowest density population. Here there is the Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh is located here. Okay, Nana. Here in this area. Okay, Nana. Here on the per square kilometer 70 only for the 17%. Why? Because of your not your living conditions of there. Here on the highest height of the places, and also here on the so many problems faced in this area. Here is suitable for the West Bengal in the here in the suitable for your living. Why? Because of here there the delta areas covered in this area. That's why then in the West Bengal is the 1028 members. Okay, Nana? Thank you to one and all. Thank you.